Hello. Um, Hope everyone else is having a good day. I'm kind of pissed today. Um, well, it's such a good day. Uh, friend, a friend of mine is back on the shit. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Um, I can't, I won't hold somebody's hand through that shit. Like, I'll talk to him and show them love. I'll fucking tell them the truth. Um, Anytime they want to hear it from me, because that's what they're gonna get. But I can't I can't be close to somebody and then watch them kill themselves. Um, and I don't want to be wondering all the time. Like I'm gonna have to go pick out clothes for their funeral. And I'm not exaggerating either. Like it's like there's a difference. Um, once people get once it progresses that far, um, it's it's pretty much inevitable. Um, Time and time again. Um, it fucking sucks. Um, but yeah, that was fuck. It's always a tough situation. Like I really don't fear being dragged into it anymore. Like there's no women are gonna drag me into it. No friends are gonna drag me into it. Nobody. I'm done. Um, I'm really careful. Like it's just a whole lot of misery, and then you die, or you go to jail, or you lose your mind because you fucking get wet brain or whatever the fuck. But um, that's where it goes, and I'm not going there. Like I don't really don't want to check out, and um, I know I have I'm very capable of going there. It's not a far leap. Um, Even after all this time, even though I feel confident, like I'm pretty careful. Pretty much now, my only problem is being responsible. Like I still deal with impulsivity, and compulsion. I'm just bad with money. I'm irresponsible. Um, like I want beer. I want cigarettes, pizza. As soon as I get paid, you know what I mean. And I'll spend I'll come home from work and I'm fucking hungry, and I didn't have a chance to go to the store or something, and there's no food, so I just order shit and spend all my money on that like foolishly. I'm a fool in that sense. Um, that's my biggest struggle right now is trying to be more responsible. Because everything else I keep in check. I mean, I think anybody that knows me like on a personally on a pretty frequent basis, they see me how many times a week or whatever. They'll tell you that they barely ever seen me drunk. Um, you know, I do catch a buzz, but my demeanor doesn't really change that much. You barely be able to tell. Like I get a little bit chattier, tiny bit, and a little bit more sappy, sappy and romantic about things, and precious. But that's just me. That it just intensifies that shit in me. Um, and but yeah, it's just really rare that I get hammered or anything. Like, I'm not trying to smash myself into forgetting everything and escaping the pain, because that is never gonna happen. Oh, Mr. Beat. Yeah, but yeah, I'm kind of torn about that. Um, that's the thing about being around people, is that you always wind up brokenhearted. Um, but I don't know. I think I can deal with it now. Like, I'm pretty good. That's always been my problem, is that I feel everything. Um, the the uh, the empathy, and I can empathize with just about anybody, and yeah, it's real easy to get sucked into people's worlds and care for them and enable them and, like, okay their bullshit. Um, I don't do that so much anymore. I'm pretty good at you know, I'll say something. I usually talk about myself though. Like, I'll make it about me. Um, just because it's easier that way. When people can look at themselves, when I talk about myself, then people can look at themselves and and maybe get it. Um, and because I don't judge. I can't, you know. I mean, I do. Everybody does. I mean, there are some, people out there that do shit that I fucking, you know, the touchers and the fucking rapists and things of that nature. Um, I can't. I judge. I judge. but most people I don't. Like, I can understand people's pain and all the weird shit people do to try to run or you know find happiness. No, like Al Green said, like, love and happiness is, something make you do wrong, make you do right. Um, Um, I think if it wasn't for music, I probably would have wound up like an axe murderer or something, because I was fucking full of rage when I was younger. Um, and I still have it. Like, it's still there, like, to a degree. I don't think it'll ever go away, but I'm so much better at coping with it, and I don't feel as ugly inside because of it, because I understand it. Um, um, what was I on? Loops, loops. I'm just fucking around with loops now because I just need to get my mind in a good space, um, process things, and decide what the fuck to do with life. Um, how to deal with the relationships that I have in my life. Um, Melodic loops. That'd take me a while to figure out how to make that work because there's a bunch of different. I think each octave is different. Um, well, I know it is. I don't think I like that one. Um, yeah, like I'm thinking about. I think it's coming. Like I don't want to talk shit because like I always things like my vices like half the time I'm always talking shit like what I'd like to do. Um, it's more or less it comes down to a point where like I'm fucking doing it. Um, um, but I'm thinking about just fucking quitting smoking, and I would have to just quit drinking altogether too. Like not even a couple beers here or there, like none of that, because I can't drink without smoking. Um, so yeah, hold on. Yeah, I know. All right, I figured. Uh, yeah, I sometimes get impatient with I just sometimes it's hard because I usually know what the fuck's going on. What's that? Paddle beats. That's kind of boring. It's a boring loop. Yeah. Shakers. Shakers. I like shakers. These ones are boring, though. Like, I would have to put a lot of that shit together. Shaker groove. But yeah, these things are fun to play with. Yeah. See, I get all, like, my head gets all fucked up over people. Yeah, thank God I have music. I don't know what I'd do without it. Lose my mind. Fucking lose my mind. I'm actually, we went NA group I was a part of, like, years back. They tried to, a couple times, tried to make me stop playing piano, like, no piano. You pretty much had to do whatever they told you. You know, I went out there, I was like an hour away from home. Somebody just took me to a meeting, and then the next thing I know, I'm staying on somebody's couch. With the clothes on my back. And, but yeah, they like, no piano. And, it was always a deal breaker. And I sort of understand, like, supposed to, they want you to cope with things by, talking with other people and leaning on each other in a group. But, I don't know, there was aspects that I didn't like, controlling. I didn't like being controlled. Advice is always welcome. Like, I'll look at anything, like, people tell me I'm a piece of shit, and I'll, why? How do you mean? And I'll think about it. I'm like, well, yeah, you're right. I am a piece of shit in that way. Most people wouldn't even go there. Like, they wouldn't even think that kind of shit. But I do. Like, I was just always trying to be a better person. So I'm, like, on the other end of the spectrum and not fucking, you know what I mean? Because every time I do something shitty and, like, selfish and, like, too self-indulgent, and if I hurt other people's feelings as a result, I feel terrible. Even though, you know what I mean? There's good intentions and all that. But jazz samba. You know what I mean? Like, you accidentally hurt somebody without even knowing it, and it fucking sucks. That shit kills me inside. Like, I've always been a caring person, but once I get too backed up and like, it hurts too much to care, and just shut that off, and then just dead inside. And look out. Look out when that happens. We don't do that anymore here. Like, I'm not like that. But I've been there, and that's why I can, like, empathize with most people. um, you know, see people lying, next to a dumpster or something, drinking booze or passed out on dope or something. They're probably wonderful people inside. It's just, um, it's what happens to people, pain, suffering, um, poverty, all these things, you know what I mean? Fucking society is so cruel and fucking judgmental cunts. Um, they can be, you know what I mean? Especially if you pay attention to like all the messages that are out there that like they feed you from childhood, and like you're supposed to be this, supposed to be that, and supposed to fit in. Fuck that. Um, just figure it out is all. You know, just try to do things with love. Be a loving person. Don't be so selfish. That's all. That's all there is to it. Understanding of other people, other cultures. Um, that's the fucking key to getting along. You don't have to fucking be like everyone else. Um, there's just those things that need to be like commonality, you know, peace, love. Um, but anyhow, I'm just rambling now. I'm gonna go eat pizza. So, have a good night.